Over the years, our bodies start to show signs of wear and tear, and one of the most common and bothersome are joint pains. Cracking knees, sore hips, stiff shoulders, swollen fingers. These symptoms are not only uncomfortable, but also limit quality of life and independence in old age. But what if I told you that, in addition to physical exercise and medical care, two powerful, or as I like to call them, brutal, foods can surprisingly help prevent and even relieve joint pain. And the best part, they're natural, affordable, and easy to include in your diet. Let's dive in. Why does joint pain increase with age? Aging doesn't necessarily mean getting sick, but it's true that our bodies go through many changes over time. When it comes to joints, some natural changes explain the increase in pain and discomfort. 1. Cartilage wear and tear. Cartilage acts as the shock absorber between bones. Over time, it wears down, causing friction between bones and, consequently, pain. 2. Reduced joint lubrication. Synovial fluid, which lubricates the joints, also tends to decrease, increasing friction and inflammation. 3. Low-grade, chronic inflammation. The body begins to produce more inflammatory substances, increasing sensitivity and joint pain. 4. Sarcopenia, loss of muscle mass. Less muscle means less support for the joints. That's why diet becomes essential. After all, what we eat can be fuel for inflammation or medicine to fight it. Inflammation, the silent root of pain. Have you ever heard of chronic inflammation? It's different from visible inflammation, like when you cut your finger and it turns red and warm. Chronic inflammation happens silently, internally affecting organs, tissues, and of course, joints. The problem is this low-grade inflammation doesn't give immediate signs, but gradually erodes joint health. And do you know one of its biggest allies? Poor diet. Ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, excess refined vegetable oils, too many simple carbohydrates. All of that fuels more inflammation in the body. But here's the good news. Some foods have the power to fight this inflammation at its root, and, as a result, reduce joint pain. Ready to meet the two champions in this fight? Brutal food number 1. Turmeric, curcuma longa. Turmeric, also known as curcuma or Indian saffron, is a yellow-orange root used for millennia in traditional Indian and Chinese medicine. Its main active compound, curcumin, is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories out there. Why is turmeric brutal against joint pain? Inhibits inflammatory enzymes. Curcumin blocks molecules like COX-2 and TNF-alpha, which are involved in joint inflammation. Reduces pain similarly to medication. Studies show that turmeric can be as effective as ibuprofen in cases of osteoarthritis, but without the side effects of conventional anti-inflammatories. Protects cartilage. Curcumin also helps prevent joint wear, maintaining mobility and reducing stiffness. How to consume turmeric. Powdered form. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric to soups, stews, scrambled eggs, rice, or your afternoon tea. With black pepper. Piperine, found in black pepper, increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Golden milk, a classic anti-inflammatory drink. Mix turmeric, black pepper, plant-based milk, and a bit of coconut oil. Fat also boosts absorption. If you prefer convenience, you can find turmeric capsules with concentrated curcumin at health food stores. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement. Just for learning about this one powerful food, it's already worth your like and channel subscription. Let's continue. Brutal food number 2. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Fatty fish are a true gift for your joints. They are rich sources of omega-3, a type of fat with potent anti-inflammatory effects. Why is omega-3 so powerful? Fights inflammatory cytokines. Omega-3 reduces the production of inflammatory substances like IL-1, IL-6, and TNF-alpha, the same ones that attack joints. Improves joint lubrication. Stimulates synovial fluid production, reducing bone friction. Clinically proven pain relief. Research shows that people with rheumatoid arthritis who regularly consume omega-3 report less pain and stiffness in their joints. Best fish for omega-3. Salmon, preferably wild-caught. Sardines, cheap and nutrient-rich. Mackerel, herring, tuna, in smaller amounts due to the risk of heavy metals. How to consume: 2 to 3 times per week. Including fatty fish in at least 2 meals per week already makes a difference. A grilled, baked, or steamed. Avoid frying, as it oxidizes omega-3 and reduces its benefits. Fish oil, in capsules, a practical alternative, especially for those who don't eat fish regularly. Choose reliable brands with a good concentration of EPA and DHA. Expected results from including these foods: by regularly including turmeric and omega-3 rich fish in your diet, you may notice less joint pain, reduced morning stiffness, improved mobility and flexibility, reduced need for painkillers and anti-inflammatories, more energy for physical activities, prevention of joint diseases like arthritis and osteoarthritis. Other valuable tips to prevent joint pain. Besides food, other habits greatly help protect your joints. 1. Move every day. Walking, water aerobics, Pilates, or dancing are great for keeping joints active and lubricated. 2. Maintain a healthy weight. Excess weight puts extra pressure on knees and hips. 3. Avoid prolonged sitting. Sitting for hours contributes to joint stiffness. 4. Stay hydrated. Joints need water to stay elastic and lubricated. 5. Get good sleep. Quality sleep is essential for reducing systemic inflammation. 6. Avoid excess sugar and processed foods. They are fuel for inflammation. Results are gradual. The cumulative effect is what makes the difference. In just a few months, the benefits become noticeable. If you liked the video, hit the like button and share it.